Hello guys, myself Sampath Kumar. In this video we will be solving rectification of errors and how do we pass the entries for such cases. The instance that I have taken here is we have committed the error during a year, but we identified that error after preparation of trial balance. Okay, so while preparing the trial balance, definitely it would have not tallied, so we would have used suspense account. So after preparation of trial balance, but before finalization of accounts, like before preparation of financial statement, we need to pass certain additional entries so that the suspense account, whatever we have created, will get nullified. Okay, so this is all theoretical. We'll come to the questions and then we'll understand it in a better way. Goods of the value 100 written by Mr. Sharma were entered in the sales day book and posted therefrom to the credit of his account. Okay, so here the question is Sharma is returning goods of 100. First thing I would like to say is that if you have to pass rectification of entries, first of all we need to understand the overall logic of how to pass the entries. Like if someone is struggling with passing of the general entry, definitely this video is not for you. But if someone has a little bit of understanding of how the general entries will be passed, then you will understand it. Okay, so now take an example that we have sold some 1000 worth of goods to Sharma. So how do we post the entry? Mr. Sharma account debit to sales. Okay, so out of the 1000 goods, now he is returning 100 worth of goods, like the sales return is 100. So the entry, the correct entry should have been, sales return account 100 to Mr. Sharma. So this should have been the correct entry, but we identified that instead of posting that entry, what we have done is we have entered that in sales day book. Sales day book means we have taken that sales return as a new sale. See, if I am selling to Sharma, what I would do? Sharma account debit to sales. When he is returning, I should reverse that entry, right? So I have passed one more entry as if it is a new sale. So now, wrong entry, what they have done is they have not posted the entire entry. Only one leg of an entry has been a mistake. Okay, the entry is, instead of writing sales return account, they have written in the sales day book. In sales day book, they have entered 100 rupees. Now, rectification of entry. Because we are taking only one leg, I mean like for every transaction we need to have debit and credit, right? So we have made mistake only in one leg, like sales day book. So obviously we would have used suspense account. Okay, so now while rectification of entry also, we will be using the suspense account. Understand? Sales day book, this should have been the entry. We should have not taken this entry, but we have posted, right? So this needs to be reversed. Sales day book will have a credit balance. So now we will debit it. Sales account 100. So whatever the entry that we have posted, we posted offset entry, like opposite entry. Now this should have been the correct entry, which has not been passed. So now we will pass this entry also one more time. Sales return should be debited. Sales return debited 100 to most of the students. Even when I was a student, I used to think that Mr. Sharma should come here. No, I'll explain you the logic, then you'll understand. The accountant, what mistake he has done is, he has correctly credited Mr. Sharma. So there is no error in this credit leg of an entry. Mr. Sharma account has been properly credited. So we need not use this entry. What accountant made a mistake is, instead of writing in the sales return, he wrote sales day book. Okay, so whatever he has done, for that we are writing opposite entry. Like sales day is a credit transaction, like when you are selling someone, it's like income, right? So it's a credit. So now we need to reverse that. In order to reverse, we are debiting sales. And one more thing, what he should have done, we will do it now. What he should have done, he should have debited sales return account. So we are debiting sales return account. So the credit will be suspense. Suspense 200. one basic logic you need to understand while passing this rectification of entries. Whatever he has done wrongly, we need to reverse. Whatever he has not done correctly, we need to write it. Okay, whatever was wrong, we need to reverse. Whatever was correct, which he has not done, we will do it now. So this is one entry. I hope you got a bit understanding. We'll go to the next entry as well. An amount of 150 entered in the sales return book has been posted to the debit of Mr. Philip. Okay. So again, sales return. I sold certain goods to Mr. Philip. He is returning now. So when he is returning now, what should have been the entry? The entry should have been Mr. Philip. Okay, is return entry, right? Sorry. Sales return to Mr. Philip. So this should have been the entry, but what this accountant has done? What he has done is that 150 amount he has posted to the debit of Mr. Philip. Okay, so which means this first part of the leg he has correctly posted, like sales return entry has been correctly posted, but this Mr. Philip, instead of crediting, he has debited. So he's debited Mr. Philip. Now you are understanding the error is not in two legs like debit and credit. The error is only one aspect. That is the reason why we are using suspense account. Sales return to Mr. Philip should have been an entry. What he has done, sales return, this entry he has posted properly. This to Mr. Philip he has not posted. Instead of crediting Mr. Philip, he has debited Mr. Philip. So there is double effect we need to give. First thing, whatever he has done wrongly, we need to correct it. What he has done wrongly, Mr. Philip he has debited. So that we need to rectify it. So we will write to Mr. Philip 100. Then what he has not done correctly, we need to do it now. What he has not done correctly, Mr. Philip, he should have credited. He should have credited, but he has not done it, right? So we will credit one more time. So already the entry is there. So you will add one more 100 here. So it will become 200. So Mr. Philip now been credited with 200. The debit will be suspense account. The debit will be suspense account. So the other leg will be suspense. When you identified an error after preparation of trial balance, but before finalization of books of accounts, you will be using the suspense account. Okay, so these are the two entries. We'll go to the third entry. A sale of 200 made to Mr. Gansham was correctly entered in the sales day book, but wrongly posted to the debit of Mr. Radhesham 20. So here the entry is, we made a sale of 200. So what should have been the entry? We sold it to Gansham. So the entry should have been Mr. Gansham 200 to sales 200. So unless you know the general entries, it is difficult to understand this topic first of all. Okay. So the entry should have been Mr. Gansham to sales. But what this fellow has done, he has posted to the debit of Radhesham. So he has debited Radhesham. Now we need to rectify the entry. So how do we rectify the entry? As I told, whatever he has done, you reverse it. Whatever the wrong thing that he has done, we need to reverse it. So he has debited Radhesham with 20. So we will credit Radhesham with 20. So now we have given the offset entry, like we have given the correction entry for the wrong thing. But what about the correct thing that he should have done it? We will do it now. So Mr. Gansham, it is debit 200. So we will debit Mr. Gansham 200, and the remaining will be suspense account. Okay, so now you are understanding how the rectification of entry has been passed when the issue has been identified after the preparation of trial balance. Okay, whatever he has done it wrongly, first you need to correct, plus whatever he has not done correctly, we need to write it one more time. So this is the third entry. We'll go to the fourth entry once again. A total of discount allowed column in the cash book for the month of September amounting to 250 was not posted. So here, while preparing the 2-column cash book or 3-column cash book for that matter, we have allowed the discount. So when we have allowed the discount, it is an expenditure. The entry should have been discount allowed, because it is an expenditure. All expenditure will be debited. Debit to bank. How much? 250. This should have been the entry. But what the entry he has posted, he has not posted any entry. They ignored it altogether. Okay, they forgot to post the entry. So now we are posting it. So when you are posting it, again don't think that entirely same thing I'll post it. Only one leg has been made a mistake. Only one leg, because the errors have been identified post trial balance. So we will be debiting discount allowed. $250 to suspense. 250. Okay, so I hope you understood this concept. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.